I believe I did upgrade Squall's weapon, but that's the only one. Weapon upgrades in this game are difficult to come by, simply because they need items, and those items are... The weapon upgrade items, at least, are kind of rare. The only one I tend to get this early, go north. It's the way out of this town. This is where we came in the first mission. Yeah, but now the war, the battle, whatever the fuck it was, is over. You can just stop by here if you want. It's completely optional. I came here because it was the closest.
Some people fucking in that car.
Oh yeah, just going at it.
It's just a soup kitchen.
Basically.
Look at these sexy ladies.
Yeah.
Sexy ladies, what are you up to? Sales clerk.
No,
That's
she's
a cool name.
she's a sales clerk for this, so she's just trying to sell you with her sexiness.
Oh man.
Galbadia Garden. We're in delay now. Not quite there yet. So Galbadia Garden is our next destination. Is if you'll recall, Chris was like, "All right, Zell, read me the exact passage from the Seed Hand Manual," and he's like, he knows it because he's just a nerd who, instead of masturbating at night, just reads the Seed Hand Manual.
That's good enough, like, for him.
That's what gets him off. So just follow this road for a bit.
Just to go to the other garden, right?
The other garden,
yeah, the nearest one.
Yeah, which happens to be the Galbadian Garden.
Are they all dicks there? They're the school that thinks they're better. So
basically, like... yeah. Actually, bring up the map. It's select again, select one more time. There we go. It's to the left a little bit. Ah, there it is. That yellow dot. So turn right when you're north of the river.
North of the river.
Okay, yeah. Just keep going along this way, and you have to pass through that forest there. Hey, also, I took a bunch of tests.
Oh, nice. Level 24. Damn.
Yeah. I don't know what... No. Go back. No, back up. Back.
Go this way?
Yeah, that forest. Go through that. Yeah, I don't know what causes it, but for some reason, your seed rank will decrease. At one of my later preparatory saves, for some reason, it went up to A, and now it's just at A. It hasn't gone down, but... I remember the last time I played through this game, it went up to A because I beat Ultima Weapon. I'm like, oh, sweet, of course. Beating Ultima Weapon should give you a promotion. And then the first time I got paid, it went back down. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, well, you can only go down once you're so good.
I guess. Fuck. Now they're all concerned because if you remember, Zell was like, hey, man, you're from Balam Garden. So as you're threatening the president and the sorceress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Squall didn't just knock him out. He was like, shut up, but it's like, dude, you know he's not gonna shut up. Look at him. Look at his face.
Look at this. Zell has Mike Tyson's tattoo years before Mike Tyson had that tattoo. I'm convinced Mike Tyson played this game and was like, I like that. I like that tattoo.
Yeah, I think people would be real scared of me if I had that.
I'm glad you took it that far. Because I'm physically unable. As I was editing this playthrough, obviously I had to listen to a lot of it, and I'm really liking how it's going so far.
Good. Yeah, it's always good when it goes well.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have the energy to try.
By the way, I like that Selfie is doing what you did in our fucking Wind Waker photo. Just
staring at the background.
Yeah. Oh, Quistis is basically me. She just needs to have like her thumb hooked in a pocket. Squall, why are you such a po-faced melon boy?
At least he's the most handsome po-faced melon boy.
I know. Like he's always having this inner dialogue with himself, and then he has several paragraphs of thoughts, and then he's just like, whatever.
Zell's like, oh, I hope I don't fall asleep on top of Quistis right here as
here
I'm
I
fainting.
go. Yeah.
No.
But then he sees Selfie, he's like, oh.
I guess I'm gonna lay on you and accidentally fall asleep and we'll be cuddling for a bit. Ah, shit. All he really wants to do is just cuddle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry, Quistis, I just fell asleep on top of you,
Yeah,
too.
and then Renoa has to woke him. She's like, Zell, that's still assault. He's like, whoop.
No, I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, the perspective looks really funny right now.
Because either Ward is 20 feet tall or Laguna is 2 feet tall.
And like Laguna's shadow is somehow going over the cliff.
Yeah. Oh, that happens a lot, I've noticed.
Like
it's obviously, these are pre-rendered backgrounds, they're not 3D objects, and so their shadow is on a flat plane. but there are some parts where they didn't quite manipulate it correctly, so the illusion is shattered.
Yeah, and like that little fence, that little safety thing
Yeah.
that Laguna's in front of looked like way too tiny.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah. So if I had done enough preparation, I would have hit level 30 before this, and I could have put in the work to get Squall's final weapon on disc 1.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that. Apparently it takes a lot of footwork. So much footwork that it's probably not worth it, but you can get Squall's final weapon.
Nah, everything's cool.
Which, the weapon upgrades in this game, not the most important aspect, actually.
What are they looking at up there? What is that?
That's very important
Okay.
for later in the game, actually.
See, this is
Yeah.
what was fucking with me, is
Uh-huh.
that he was about here,
yeah.
and I thought and since his shadow was over the edge,
Yeah.
but then as you go further away, it gets smaller, so it's like, oh, that wasn't
Oh,
the end?
exactly,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was fucking weird.
Yeah. What we're looking at right now is a structure which will be very important to the game in probably 25 episodes?
Here, Kuros, you got it.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me. What if we just don't play 13?
Yeah, that's fine.
What if we just don't do that? Cool. That frees up a lot of episodes.
Or we could look at it for an episode and just go, nope.
Yeah? How about that?
Yeah.
Let's make a 1-hour episode to cap off the year of Final Fantasy.
Like, maybe we just really, for real, get a couple drinks in us and just
yeah.
play it for a night and
Yeah.
then just record
Oh, okay,
it.
yeah. Perfect.
And then just say nope.
Yeah.
And just, like, be as
Yeah.
the biggest belligerent assholes about it that we can think of.
Yeah, you could draw lightning
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
What are these fuckers?
They have these weird sex suits.
And they come rollerblading in.
Like they're into techno mantises or something.
And they wield anchors for weapons, which, I mean...
Which have shotguns in the hilt.
What?
Who? Here's the thing. Firearms aren't legal in Japan.
So this makes this game so cool, I guess, right?
I guess, because they don't seem to know how guns work. But swords are, well, I'm not gonna say swords are legal. That's,
Shotgun anchor is a pretty cool weapon.
I guess. I love the combination of Ward, Laguna, and Kiro so much more than the combination of party members being led by Squall.
Oh, yeah.
But really, I love everyone else, I just don't like Squall. And the fact that he's in charge. And he's just this po-faced melon boy.
He's the wrong kind of stoic to offset the wackiness of the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
He's like, I probably don't need to draw anything.
Nah, you don't gotta do much of anything. Because again, I have several preparatory saves where your characters have become increasingly godlike.
Oh no, not the shotgun anchor. I still wish that there was like when Ward throws that thing, I want
Some sort of active command?
Yeah, like something like
Like you hit the button just in time and then he runs up and he punches them in the face.
yeah, just like as
He's going to
pulling it
get
out of
the anchor
ground,
anyway.
Yeah, he's just like bop.
Yeah. In this playthrough, I fought Diablos with Squall, Zell, and Selfie. Normally, I would do it with these three, because they keep your items, so they're actually able to fight Diablos. And actually, I wonder if that's the impetus for changing that scene I mentioned. So I said there's a bit where when he talks to the piano lady, I mentioned that it can play out differently to where instead of having a conversation with her all night, he falls asleep at some point. It may be that if you fight Diablos with him, that's why he's all super sleepy, because he had to fight the devil.
Yeah, that would tucker you out.
It would tucker you right out. Yeah, it loops back around a little bit, but this is mostly a straight line that you have to travel through. Also, we're pretty far into Disc 1 already. I didn't realize. Good. Yeah. As I was doing my preparation, I got to the end of Disc 1, and I was like, oh, fuck, we made more progress than I realized. Yeah, going down this ladder in particular can be a pain.
What?
What a pain.
I'm gonna hold down this time.
Did you, by the way, speaking of pain, did you hop on that Metal Gear Solid 5?
No, I'll do it from my phone at some point.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, how long is the sale going on for?
I don't know. I think it's a weekly deal.
Okay.
Inspect the area beside that thing on the left. Like, just keep mashing X as you go down. There we go.
Good up. 5 piles of dog poop that are at least a week old. I feel a draft on my butt.
Yeah.
But there's a hole in my back pocket. Right to your butt?
Yeah.
You mean you lost it?
Here's the thing. Well, this is slightly spoilery, but it doesn't matter because this game's almost 20 years old. We'll be coming back to this whole area later with Squall and company, so the effects, the actions we take now will affect their adventure. Basically, it'll give them access to, I think, some unique items and some powerful stuff. I can't remember exactly. Here's a similar one. Approach from the right. We'll only do one because I've already done all of these and most of them. Now go inspect the one in the middle. Specifically the top right, like, latch there. Yeah.
Strange.
So, it is strange. So if you do this properly, what happens is you end up dropping all 3 of these, and then when you come through with Squall and company, this whole structure we're in, right now it's on its side, and it will be erected so that it shifts like 45 degrees. So those things, which are now the floor, will actually be the wall.
Okay.
And there'll be open doors that we can run in to get some stuff. I completely forget what the old keys do, but I know they play some part, and if you don't pick them up with Laguna, they won't be there when Squall comes through later.
Laguna losing that key immediately was like, do you remember the episode of Parks and Rec where it was like goodbye to Johnny Karate, and Ben gets him like a monogrammed notebook, and then he's like, oh, I already lost it. And it's just gone.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, where did it go? Like, it just cut from like a tight mid to a full shot. All of a sudden, it's gone.
They tamper with it.
Like, how did you lose it that quickly?
Yeah. We'll just do this one, then we'll get through the rest of this area, but... I want to show this off a bit, because it's
cool.
some... And now, yeah, go right. Because it's some stupid Looney Tunes crap.
You find his corpse later as
Yeah.
the other party. Oh wow, this guy broke his legs and then starved. That's oof. Yeah, then, did you see that episode? Though?
I don't think I saw that one.
And
no.
then later they make him like an honorary cop or something, but he thinks he's a real cop.
Yeah. So inspect the area, yeah.
And then he steals the cop's handcuffs, and then he's like, "How'd you get my handcuffs?" And he looks down at his handcuff holster, and the monogram notebook is there instead. I feel a breeze on my nipple. Uh-oh.
No, he sneezed, and somehow it flew right out of his pocket. Hey, look at Laguna.
Laguna's amazing. It's a way to silver line it, Laguna.
Yeah.
You lost the
So
key,
now
but you're
go,
not gonna die.
I think you go north here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I bet this key won't be important to anyone 30 years from now. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
North again.
Through this kind of sphinctery looking passage.
Man, isn't Encounter None just so great for Let's Play purposes?
Oh my god, and knowing how this game scales enemies,
Yeah.
with knowing that you don't necessarily need to level up.
Okay, go inspect that thing up there.
Is this a fucking bat or like a torpedo?
He doesn't even know at first.
Detonator, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, don't go playing with explosives in a cave, dude.
I bet it's not all that. The detonator's right here. As long as we stay behind it, we'll be fine. So, do the red one first. Actually, it just occurred to me that they might give you access to Encounter None so early, specifically, so you can circumvent the enemies leveling up with you. I hadn't even thought of that. Because what I've been doing is I've been playing in chunks to like, okay, I get a few more GFs, I have them learn a bunch of abilities, play further, get some more, yeah. And I think when you come through, that allows you to walk over, because now that boulder is there, whereas before there would just be a hole.
Another person to
Yeah.
starve of
Yeah,
dry,
yeah.
dark cave.
Ah, fuck him, he's an enemy soldier, he has no soul. Because I've been playing in chunks, getting a few GFs, then spending time having them learn their primary abilities, and the more important abilities that we'll need later. But in the course of doing that, as you saw, Squall is like level 64, and I'm like halfway through the game.
Do I just leave it
No,
alone?
go click it again. Yeah, now press the blue switch. So I suppose what you could do is like get a nice healthy stock of magic and some basic abilities and like, okay, encounter none. It's just gonna be boss battles from here on out because they don't give you any experience, just AP. And then once you have like a good stock of GFs, like, okay, now I can take the time, have all these motherfuckers learn everything at once. God, I probably should have done that.
I like how these guys did the equivalent of like throwing a firecracker into a wasp nest. Like, no, run for it!
Well, that's fucking Laguna and crew. They're just throwing firecrackers in the shit. Now you can go north. As opposed to Squall's crew, where everyone's like, Squall, take care of everything. It's like,
I don't want to. I never asked to.
I just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Does anybody want to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I just want to polish my gun blade. There's 2 guns on it now? Yeah. No. Yes or no? Yeah, no. Ah!
No, yeah.
Another sphincter to walk through.
Yeah. Lunatic Pandora. This thing is called Lunatic Pandora. It's spelled exactly like lunatic, and inspect that boulder. And I understand that the etymology of lunatic comes from Luna, moon, people going crazy because of the moon, all that bullshit. But lunatic Pandora sounds stupid, and by saying lunatic, you give it a certain emphasis as though it's of the moon, as opposed to lunatic, which has different emphasis. So for the rest of this playthrough, people, whenever we have to say that word, it's gonna be lunatic Pandora coming from my mouth. Do your own Final Fantasy VIII playthrough if you have a problem with it.
Yeah, lunatic. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
Anyway, lunatic Pandora. Like that's yeah. It makes it lunatic Pandora sounds like a fucking like ultimate a move.
Yeah.
Lunatic Pandora. You're like, I'd like to listen to Motorhead today, please. And then you hit play, and it's just like some guy going. You're like, this isn't Motorhead.
Yeah, I guess that's what I pay $15 a month for.
We understand you want to listen to Motorhead, but we brought you something else that, you know, shares some similar things and is absolutely nothing like the thing you want to listen to.
That's one of the reasons I've never subscribed to Pandora or any similar service, is that its algorithm is only like 70% of the way there, and that's not enough. That's a lot of crappy music I don't want to listen to.
My whole, like, problem with Pandora is, I want to listen to this band, please. Okay, we'll find you the nearest, closest, like, radio-approved version of that. It's like, so you want to listen to Motorhead? Well, here's U2? Like, how'd you make that jump? Like, okay, fine, then I guess you want Green Day? Like, no, not even close.
Never seen this one.
Now, if only it shot, too. Oh, wow.
That was painful. Fortunately, Laguna has thousands and thousands of HP. Oh, you might actually get to see a limit break. If you hear a bing when a menu comes up, and there's an arrow next to someone's attack option, hit right.
Oh.
And then you'll be able to use a limit break. That's supposed to happen.
Ah.
Couldn't find any items.
I suppose I could bring him back to life. If it lets me.
Yeah. So the way that fight ends is when you defeat the last guy, he uses Soul Crush on Kiros and Ward, which reduces their HP to 1. The narrative effect of that is that your party's all fucked up now.
Oh, so they're lying down?
Yeah, they're actually suffering battle damage.
I couldn't tell if Ward was standing and it was just weird, or if they were like creeping up on the cliff to spy over it, or what.
And Ward specifically, his throat was damaged from that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man, the coochie treatment isn't working.
No. Maybe cure? I don't know.
Maybe a pocket full of Phoenix Down and not tickles?
Maybe you rub that Phoenix Down all up in his throat hole?
Alright, I'm gonna throw you guys off the cliff. Oh, wow!
Alright, big guy. Your turn.
The splash is
Yeah.
gigantic. You guys sure are crazy. I'll meet you down there later. As he starts climbing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Till he eats shit. I love Laguna and Gyros and Ward. Now we're back to Po-Faced Melon Boy. I was talking about this game with a friend, I forget whom exactly, and I referred to Squall as a Po-Faced Melon Boy, and they're like, what? I'm like, I know those words don't make sense in tandem, but if you know the character of Squall, somehow the words Po-Faced Melon Boy just make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like how in any language, there's always some connection of words. It's like, wicked, that means good, I guess.
Sick, that means it's cool.
Hot means a lady is attractive and not on fire? Okay.
I don't care. He didn't even say it, he just thought it.
You made some dumb hand motion that you thought would say everything.